This is the VMAX VX2 Extreme. A lightweight 1, 2, foldable, and nice looking scooter. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, why did they add the Extreme? Why not just the VMAX VX2? It just doesn't look like an extreme scooter. But it's only when you hop on, put it in sport mode, beep, sport mode, that you begin to understand. The single 500 watt motor produces a peak of 1600 watts. Just watch this. Oh, geez. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, geez. That motor produces 500 newton meters of torque. That's more powerful off the line than that single motor scooter, this single motor scooter, and this dual motor scooter. All right, so that is only half of the extreme parts. The other half is the hill climbing ability. This has got a hill climbing rating of 33%. That is steeper than the steepest hill in San Francisco. Now in my area, I don't have a hill that steep, but I did take it to a 20% grade, and I started at the steepest part of that hill on turbo mode, and as you can see, I had no problem making it to the top. Okay, so now we got all the extreme stuff covered. What about the VX2 part, or all the other stuff? Well, to talk about that, it's time to ride. Well, the first thing you gotta know is that it comes in different battery sizes. And the battery size is gonna depend on how much the scooter is. LT is the smallest one. It costs $1,000 and can take you up to 28 miles. The next one up from that is called the ST. It costs $1,100 and can take you up to 34 miles. And then the last one is called the GT, which costs $1,200 and has a range rating of 43 miles. Now, the important thing to know is that the torque and the power, they don't change depending on the battery size. So if you want to pop a wheelie, you can do that with the LT, ST, and GT. And now, here's some PT. 1, 2. That's for you military folk out there. Now the battery is UL certified and it takes 5 hours for a recharge. Below that battery, you have 10-inch air-filled tires. And even though it doesn't have any suspension, it's still a pretty comfortable ride. There's a couple things I look for when it comes to a comfortable scooter. The first is the noise. It's hard to tell on camera, but this is very quiet, even when I'm going as fast as it can go, which VMAX says this can take you up to 25 miles per hour, but not this guy. The fastest I've been able to go is 21 miles an hour. And I don't consider myself a heavy rider, just 180 pounds of God-given fat
and a little muscle.
It has come to my attention that I made a mistake on the speed. So over here, you have your E and S for eco and sport mode. But then if you tap the power button 5 times fast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's no indicator, no beep, no nothing that tells you that anything happened, but doing that puts the scooter into beast mode. And in that mode, I hit 26 miles per hour. Now there's just a few more things I wanna talk about as far as comfort. And the first is the balance. You can easily take your hand off the handlebars, hit your face, or wave hi. Hi. I like how tall the stem is. I'm a 5'11" guy, and it's right at the level that I like. The handlebar length is good, got a nice wide spread, and the grips feel nice. I think this is a good place to take the helmet off and talk about just a couple things that I didn't like. First thing is the size of the deck. I like the width of it, but the length, a little bit too short. My foot is coming up on this metal piece and also hitting the fender. And then the second thing, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but the acceleration is, it's a little bit scary. I can't tell you how many times I've hopped on this, hit the throttle, and the front wheel pops up, and I almost have a little tumble. And I think what it is just a mind game. I'm used to scooters that look like that to have just a soft and gentle acceleration. You've got to lean forward for that front wheel to stay on the ground. Okay, helmet back on, kickstand up, back to the trail. And now it's time to go over all the other stuff that you guys need to know about the VMAX VX2 Extreme. First thing I want to talk about is how easy this folds up. Pull this piece up and then fold it down, locks back in the rear, and there you go. It's fairly lightweight, only 47 pounds, so if you wanted to carry this around, you can make it a couple blocks before your arm fell off. It can carry a rider up to 330 pounds. It's got electric and drum brakes. The drum is in the front, the electric's in the rear, but yet you have 2 levers. So this is your electric lever and your drum lever. And that was the drum beat. And now when you hit either lever, the tail light flares up, hit the headlight button to, of course, turn on the headlight. And then on the left side, you got turn signals. There is a rubber cover to this, but when I unboxed it, there was a sleeve over it. And when I pulled it off, I accidentally pulled off the cover. So that does have some cushion in case it falls over. Got a nice looking color LCD screen. You can tighten that where you want it. It's got a water resistant rating of IPX6. It's got an app. And that's pretty much it. If you're looking for a lightweight and torquey scooter, these guys have went P for plenty in the torque department, which makes this a really fun scooter. If you want more info, I've got the link below. And if you want to check out more scooters that I've reviewed of these guys, I've got them up on the screen, so go check those out. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.